Welcome to the surreal and secretive world obscured beneath the veil. Be advised that this series may contain mature themes, disturbing descriptive imagery, as well as intense situations. You are listening to Outbreak. The following episode contains spoilers for Delta Green Module Sick Again from Control Group. It is November 21st of 1952. Each of you work for the Epidemic Intelligence Service, which is a new branch under the CDC as of last year. It was established after the government recognized the need for trained personnel who can be deployed immediately for any epidemic event, and this includes incidents of chemical or biological warfare. It is currently morning in the office, not quite 8:15 yet. You've probably just had your coffee, if you drink it, and begun to settle into your normal routine when the loudspeakers crackle. Attention. We have an emergency code orange. On-call staff, please report to conference room 2 immediately. This is not a drill. I repeat, we have a code orange emergency. On-call staff, report to conference room 2. This is not a drill. As all of you know, code orange is bad. This indicates a confirmed deadly disease with high contagion rates. The only difference between a code orange and a code red is that a code orange disease is currently localized with the chance to contain it remaining. As it so happens, the four of you are designated as on call this week. And when you hear that announcement, you know what to do. You drop whatever you're doing and you quickly make your way towards the conference room. Why don't each of you take turns introducing your characters as they make their way there?
Okay, well, so I might as well go first. I'm Gary Mueller, the assistant program manager. What I would have maybe told you guys know that I served in the Korean War as a medical officer, and I was dismissed with an honorable discharge after receiving some shrapnel to one of my legs. I was scouted by the CDC about a year ago. They're looking for people with military experience who can help conduct like cordons and be able to move people like on scene. And I got appointed to my role as program manager when the Epidemic Intelligence Service was formed. At this point, roughly a year ago. So that's where I'm at. It's in the epidemiology branch. And I don't know, I'm just like a normalish dude. I've got my glasses, short curly hair, a little pencil mustache. I like the finer things in life, like whiskey and cigars, and lounging at home with my bathrobe. And it's probably most of what you guys know about me.
My name is Paul Brooks. I'm a scientist. Grew up in a military family and kind of just joined the CDC. It made sense. I didn't want to go into the military myself. I was more smart, so got my doctorate in physics with minors in chemistry and mathematics, and been working at the CDC ever since. Like to go out to different bars with my brother and friend and play some darts. I got a kid, but I'm divorced, so that's me.
What's your kid's name?
Nancy.
Nancy. All right, thank you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jimmy Views. I'm 29. I am, what you guys know about me, I am a physician that works for the CDC. I finished a master's degree in physical science, and I have a bachelor's as well in biology with focus on microbiology. The few things that you know about me besides that, I moved here for school, moved to Atlanta for school. I went to Georgia Tech Georgia Institute of Technology. However, I came here from California. My dad moved from the Philippines and got married to a white woman and had me. Things that you would know about Jimmy is he's pretty outspoken, pretty good to get along with, very optimistic, sometimes too optimistic, some of you might think, and he's very nerdy. He enjoys comic books and talking about superheroes and things like that. And he's very strong on talking about his, he talks about his bowling team with his college friends called Spare Us. He's very proud of how good he does on that. But as far as looks and how he is, he's pretty young looking for his age. And he's got dark hair and deep black eyes. So that's Jimmy.
All right, I guess. Does that leave me? I guess. Well, hello. My name is Rowan Beauregard. I am 32 years old. I went to MIT to study computer science, but then, due to some unforeseen tragic circumstances, I pivoted into epidemiology afterwards. But I don't want to bore you with those stories. So yeah, I'm about 5'11", 200 pounds. I was of course a farmer's boy growing up, so still got a little bit of that farmer's body on me. I can lifted a bale of hay or two in my time. Happy to be here with y'all.
Okay.
Good to meet you.
You guys each file into conference room 2. And waiting for you there is Dr. Stanley Marholm. He is a taller man, bald, has some light graying hair, and he's generally a pretty relaxed and chatty boss. He is the associate director of the EIS. So you guys all probably know who he is. And he's here to debrief you and explain the situation, and this is what he looks like in the Discord. Come on in, gentlemen. Take a seat. Let's make this quick. We gotta go over some things.
All right, yes, sir.
So, listen up. At 0800 hours today, we received an emergency call from Dr. Fritz Strickland. He is one of 2 full-time physicians at Hudson's Well Catholic Hospital in Arizona. In less than 24 hours, 8 patients have been admitted with suspect symptoms, including 2 medical staff. 4 of these patients have already died. Potential symptoms include high fever, intense headaches, coughing, nausea, disorientation, and hallucination. According to Strickland, patients have proven resistant to antibiotics. Aspirin has failed to reduce their fevers, and ice packs only seem marginally effective. Whatever this is, it does not look good. Dr. Strickland has isolated the patients and requested immediate assistance at the hospital. Grab your bags. All of you are going on an emergency flight to Arizona.
Yes, sir. How are the conditions at the site?
They are, as far as I understand, they're under control. The patients are being quarantined, but we're going to need to make sure, you guys need to make sure that everything's being done properly. This is a small town of about 5,000 people, so it's, I don't know exactly the situation on the ground.
Did you say an exact number on how many have been affected by this?
As of now, there's 8 with symptoms that we know of. Any other questions?
Is our objective going in here to quarantine the entire town, or do we need to only quarantine a sector of it? How severe is the spread of the outbreak?
It's going to be up to you. As far as I know, there's 8 that have it, but you guys need to do investigation, figure out how far it's gone, track down anyone who might have been affected by this disease and contain it. If that means just the hospital. If that means the entire town, whatever is necessary.
Sure, yes, sir. We'll get our bags and we'll head out right away.
I have one more question. Do we have any clue of who was the first to come in contact with this?
No idea who patient 0 is. That'll be up to you to find.
Known patient 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Paul, Rowan?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
All right, grab your stuff and let's move out.
Good luck, boys. As you guys head out of the conference room, you make your way to some lockers that everyone who's on call will have lockers with go bags in them with things that you need. So you guys go and get those. And you'd also know this is the first potentially major incident that the EIS has faced. So
Okay.
you guys have protocol. You guys know what to do, but there's probably a lot riding on this in terms of optics and public view.
Yeah, politically.
Yeah. If this gets bad, then it could be very bad. Not just for the fact of the disease, but just the EIS and the CDC in general.
Yeah. Could adversely affect funding.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And Marhome's job and all of that. So, probably a little bit of weight on your guys' shoulders here beyond just the fact that this disease has been killing people. But, yeah. You guys grab your stuff and you go. You guys have a flight that is going to depart at 8:45 a.m. It is currently about 8:15 now, so you guys make your way to the airport. And this is a private jet. Additionally, you know, and you probably see they're loading up the last of your guys' equipment on this jet. You're going to have things like diagnostics equipment available to you. So things like a heavy centrifuge, microscope, glassware for biological samples. There's a spectrophotometer. I can never say that right. This is kind of new for the 1950s, but it uses UV light to identify compounds. So you guys have that.
Spectrometer?
Spectrophotometer.
Okay.
So it's basically an early spectrometer. Yes.
Okay.
And now as basically you don't have to remember all these things, but you guys have equipment available to you, like some of like new stuff too, like state-of-the-art stuff for 1952. You guys have. Additionally, you have what's called a doomsday bag. All right. Now this is a bag of restricted and exotic pharmaceuticals of all sorts.
Okay.
Things like tetracyclines, which are broad-spectrum antibiotics. You have opioids as painkillers, barbiturates for sedatives. You have Pervitin, which is essentially meth. If you guys know, Pervitin is what Germany gave all their soldiers in World War II to keep them going. If it existed in 1952, you probably have some of it in the doomsday bag. Just keep in mind, some of these things are very potent and very dangerous.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys will also have hazmat suits available. Now, it's 1950s, so these look a little bit different than they do today. Hazmat suits back then are going to be like a hugging gas mask with a respirator, with an option for a connection tube to an external air tank for oxygen. If you are using the oxygen tank, you have to dolly the oxygen tank along with you. This is not attached to your back, it's too heavy. Otherwise, the hazmat suit is basically thick rubber with gloves, boots, and a hood that goes over your head. And that's kind of what it looks like. If you're wearing it, you're going to be a little bit slower. It's just, it's pretty unruly.
Okay.
So yeah. But generally, you have a lot of things available to you loaded onto the jet, and as well as your go bags. So, any further questions?
I think we're good. I think we're going to load it up into the plane.
Okay. So, your flight departs at 8:45 a.m. and you arrive in Phoenix around noon. It's about a 4-hour flight, or a 3-hour flight, I think. And once you land there, there's already arranged for you a rental car that you guys hop into, and you drive the rest of the way towards Hudson's Well. It's going to be another 4 hours on the road.
Who's driving?
Who is driving?
Not me.
I'll drive.
Rowan, what is your driving skill?
Oh,
Yeah, ours is like 20s, so
Now, I will say, the driving skill, I'm not going to make you roll that for driving normally. That skill is specifically for when you are in a crisis, or you're trying to chase someone, or trying to escape someone, or like you have to like maintain control of the vehicle at high speeds, that sort of thing.
yeah, I'm decent. I'd say I'm decent. I'm a decent driver. You know, I know my way around a car.
Rowan, why don't you drive?
I'll drive.
All right. Rowan starts driving. You guys get on the road. Now, you guys gave kind of a little intro to yourselves and that sort of thing early on. While you're in the car, I'm kind of curious how well each of you know each other, and I'll give you a chance to conversate as well.
I was gonna ask, like, how would we all know each other before this before this mission, or are we kind of like brought in for the first time?
I'll say this. You guys probably know at least of each other, because I don't think the CDC is pretty new, and the EIS especially is only a year old. So it's probably on the smaller end. So I think you at least know of each other, but it's up to you how well you know each other.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like, I think collectively, if we're talking about Gary being the assistant manager, we probably all know him. Maybe not
Yeah.
like super well, but we probably know him. At least that's how I feel from Jimmy's point of view. As far as his knowledge of the other two, I guess it depends on if they participate in company activities. Because Jimmy would always go to company-sponsored activities.
Yeah, I feel like I would know Rowan and Paul probably be better
Yeah,
than Jimmy.
Paul's been in like a lot of government job and CDC a little bit earlier, so he's been around for a bit. And he'd probably go to some company events here and there, you know. Got some free time on my hands, so have met Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy would not be quiet about meeting. He'd probably have some things to talk about to kind of anyone.
All right. Perfect. Well, gentlemen, I hope I don't have to tell you just how important this quarantine goes. Like, this is crucial for the CDC as a whole, and if you have any questions, you need to bring them to me right away, and anything we need to err on the side of caution. So when we get there, let's get in contact with the sheriff's department, the fire chief, and let's get the whole city cordoned off once we complete our initial analysis.
We also need to make sure the ones at the hospital have been quarantined to one section of the hospital. Make sure that doesn't spread.
Right. Jimmy, if you could check on the hospital patients first thing. Don't forget to wear your protective gear. We can't have our only CDC physician getting sick with whatever this is. Paul, I want you to accompany him, collect samples. Rowan, I think it'd be best if you'd help me analyze the impact area and determine whether or not we need to cordon off the entire city or just the hospital or the entire town.
All right.
I like this plan. Should we get in the mood? Are we what would you guys like to listen to?
I've been partial to some jazz here and there.
You like jazz, Gary?
You know what? It's when you're sipping on some whiskey, smoking a cigar, a little bit of smooth jazz pairs pretty well.
I don't know. You look like a country kind of guy.
Well, I mean, I'll listen to anything. So, for wide and varied taste in music.
He looks like a jazz guy.
I don't get all the buzz about jazz.
I know what Rowan listens to.
Yeah, what's that?
That's a country boy right there.
Through and through.
Yeah, that's true.
To the core.
The cob, I guess.
The what?
The cob. You know, it's like the center of the corn.
The core?
Nah, never mind, Jimmy.
Like corn. To the
Yeah,
cob.
see,
I see.
Paul gets it.
I got you, Gary. I got you.
I need to come
listen.
around, Jimmy.
Oh boy.
It just took me a
Yeah.
minute. It took me a minute. Ugh.
You know, Rowan, what do you got?
Oh,
Hit us with something.
well, I just looked up something. It doesn't exist yet.
I'm gonna say one of you guys, while you guys are talking about music, turn on the radio.
Okay, sure. Ah, there you go.
There we go. Listen. I think we should just have a good mood going into this because we don't know what we're going into. That's the way that I'm thinking about this.
It's a good thought, Jimmy, but this also is very serious. We already have 4 people dead and others sick. Like, we understand what kind of contagion this is and find some way to combat it, unless we want to lose more people to this.
Which we won't.
So this is very serious, but the capabilities of this team, I believe we can handle.
100%. I agree.
Awesome.
We should have asked if we knew if the patients or the infected knew each other, or if they were random.
Oh,
You know what? That's a very good point, Paul. I'll let you ask the folks in the hospital how they know each other.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good start, maybe, on where this contagion came from.
yeah. Well, I'll give him a run over. You can ask him questions.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This thing come out of a cave, out of hibernation. Is this a new kind of cold? Super contagious?
You drink the well water.
I don't know. That's what we're gonna need. So we're gonna need to figure out. Yeah.
Well, your car ride lasts a good 4 hours. Listen to the radio on the way. And eventually, driving down the highway, you guys arrive in Hudson's Well. This town is small, quiet, and it's unincorporated. About 5,000 people, as mentioned. And there's some mining in the area that you can see. There's some light industry, some ranching going on. It's in the middle of Navajo country. And it seems like half the businesses in town, as you drive in, have gimmicky Indian-themed names and decor.
Okay.
As you guys turn off to the hospital, you also see that there's a community college here that's about half a kilometer away. And I have a little map for you. And maybe you're given this before on your drive in, with a couple of things marked down on it. Now, you would also know, we'll say that maybe you're given this information. So there's no municipal police department here, but there is one county sheriff's deputy that's always stationed in town, and it has a state trooper station where 1 or 2 troopers at a time work when they're not on the nearby interstate. Crime rates are pretty low, and this town grew around a highway, so every way out except for the highway is gravel. The population is half Native American. It's mainly Navajo and Apache,
Okay.
and then the rest are white and Hispanic and largely Mormon.
Okay.
And I just to clarify, that was in the module. I didn't just put that in because of Grayson. That was already written. I was like, that's funny.
That's awesome.
So
Okay. You said mostly Mormon?
it's largely Mormon, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And you guys, when you drive in, you guys pull up to the hospital parking lot, and you also see from the outside, this hospital is more of a clinic than anything. It's called a hospital, but it's pretty small. It's only 2 floors, it looks like, and it's a small town. So,
All right, gentlemen. Let's all head in and let's start talking to the patients. Talk to Dr. Strickland, and let's get the latest debrief that he has.
Let's get in there.
all right, you guys hop out of the car, and you'd see the roads are pretty empty around here. I mean, there's some people about, but it seems like a lot of them are probably inside. As you guys hop out of the car, you see a man in a police hat and uniform. He notices you and he starts to walk over. He has brown hair, kind of a bushier eyebrows, a strong jaw, kind of square.
Okay.
And he walks up and he introduces himself. Gentlemen, Deputy Thomas, are you
Deputy Thomas, pleasure to meet you. I'm Gary Mueller, or Dr. Mueller. I'm with the CDC.
CDC? Wonderful. All right. Well, I have this for you. And this is what we're looking at right now. and he hands a notebook over to you, Gary, since you spoke up. Things ain't been getting better around here. These are all our patients so far, and the deceased.
It's spread already. And we got 10 additional sick.
In the 7 hours it took you to get here, it's a lot more names than what you were told in that conference room.
Yeah.
See.
Seems to be a matter of 12 additional sick, 1 additional dead. Okay. Officer Thomas, what do you happen to know where Dr. Strickland is at?
Yeah, he's in isolation stage 1.
Oh, I did double check notes.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh.
I can talk to him, but you might want to wear a mask or something. You guys have any info on, like, coming with any information on what this might be?
No, Deputy Thomas, we're not sure as of yet, but now that we're here, we can start conducting tests. Get information from the sick and see where this is coming from. But for now, we need this hospital cordoned off. If someone comes in sick or injured, they need to be taken to their own space. But otherwise, everywhere where the sick people are, we need quarantined.
Yep, we've got something going with that already. We've got each of the stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. They're all separated.
Here, walk with me, Thomas. I'm gonna start walking towards the hospital.
Let's go. So yeah, we've got quarantine as much as we can. When people have new symptoms, we bring them into isolation stage 1. You can talk to the doctors; they got more info. But
okay.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any information from the ill? Maybe do they know each other? Were they all together at a party?
I mean, everyone in this town knows each other in some fashion for the most part.
Looks like one family maybe was affected. The Maris.
Yeah. That's pretty tragic. I knew them personally. Their parents are pretty distraught.
Do you know who patient 0, the first one who was sick with us?
We have no idea. I mean, yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
Do you think this might be something related with the commies?
No, sir. I don't think the commies can get this deep into Arizona.
Well, all right. I mean, the reason I ask is there was this brownout a few days back, and it was odd. I mean, lights all around town started flickering and dimming, and I'm no electrician, but from what I understand, our power grid's over-engineered. Our substation was built with capacity to give Hudson's well to grow, and we had never had power issues. Aside from like a tree falling, you know. So it's odd to me that 2 unusual things have happened in the same week, and I know with them commies and everything, they're trying to bring us down. I gotta wonder if it's an attack.
You know what? The CDC won't rule anything out. We'll watch out for signs of potential sabotage, but
all right.
Rest assured, Deputy Thomas, we'll do everything that we can now that we're here.
Sounds good. You keep me updated.
Our focus is to make sure that nobody else gets infected with whatever this is, and so we're going to do our best to try and isolate this and work with the people who are already infected to find out what's going on. And that's going to be our first step.
All right.
Deputy Thomas, yeah, this is Jimmy Foos. He is our physician from the CDC.
Yes.
He's going to be able to help take care of these the sick patients.
And your doctor.
Nice to meet you. I'm Larry Thomas.
Nice to meet you. I'm a physician, not a doctor yet. I'm currently in school, but
we can use all the help we can get. I'd shake your hand, but I just want to make sure I'm okay as far as I know. But well, this thing's spreading weird, so.
All right. Thank you, Deputy Thomas. I think we might need you for further police assistance if we deem that we need to start cordoning off certain areas. Maybe we can get a lead on maybe the ground zero and cordon that off.
As people, or as we're like moving inside, I'm gonna grab the hazmat suits, because if we need to talk to Strickland, I'm thinking we need to be suited up.
Yep.
Okay. So you pull those out. These are like heavy suitcases. You guys probably, honestly, now I'm thinking about it, you guys probably got like a truck or like a big a vehicle that has like room for like your equipment and stuff in the back. So you pull that out of the back, and there are 4 available if you guys are all suiting up, but it's up to you.
I know Jimmy is, and
I'm gonna.
Paul is coming with me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not everyone needs to go.
I'm gonna assess the. I'm gonna talk to the hospital staff, and I'll assess the damages so far, and maybe see if we can get any information, maybe from the receptionist or any of the other locals, seeing if like where these people were and how they know each other.
Okay.
So if you want, you can take the group going in to talk to the doctor.
Sure. Now, some mechanic stuff I'm going to explain. So the way this is going to work, your guys' activities are going to be in 4-hour blocks. All right. So during this 4-hour time, each person can decide to pursue something, whether it's like disease containment activities, treatment, and symptom research. You can research victims, searching for patient 0 and like how this spread. And then there's also the brownout that Deputy Thomas mentioned.
I'd like to investigate the brownout. I think it's a little weird, but I think my skill set could be useful.
Okay.
Jimmy's going to be focused on patient 0.
I think Paul is also helping out with patient 0.
I'll be doing disease containment.
Okay.
Determining where maybe we need to set up quarantine zones.
And what was the other one? Treatment research.
Treatment
And symptom research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously,
I feel like we're not quite at that stage just yet.
at some point I want to get there, but
Yeah,
patient 0 is
100%.
first.
So that's good. I'd like you to describe kind of what you're doing to pursue those ends. So I believe Jimmy and Paul, you guys are both going in and you're suiting up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you're going to talk to who?
The first person we want to talk to is Dr. Strickland.
Okay, so you're going to talk to Strickland.
Talk to Strickland, get the laydown of the story of what happened, who came in first, get his whole story, and then also go around and talk to some of the patients, the other sick patients, to get their story, seeing who they noticed was sick, how they got sick, or when they started feeling it, all that kind of information.
Okay, so you're probably maybe split a little bit between researching patient 0 and then treatment research as well. And then Gary, how are you looking to do disease containment?
I think we want to make sure that the floor that the sick are on is like sealed off, that we have a caution tape and stuff, and that the deputy is informed on, the hospital staff are informed on how to enter and exit, or to not do it at all, or we're to stock supplies and everything. So just get the hospital kind of contained, and then I'm going to start looking at the map and figuring out the best ways to cordon off everything and keep everyone isolated.
Okay.
But it may be talking. I think I'll ask the sheriff to drive around on his. I'm not sure if he has a loudspeaker or anything, or you can just shout at people, just ask people to stay indoors, minimize contact.
All right. So Larry Thomas is the deputy. So there's a different sheriff for the county. So I'm gonna say you mentioned that to him. Says I can we can talk to the sheriff to get some stuff done. You want patrols? Is that what you're wanting, or what else? Anything?
Yes, sir. How many people are on your force?
We've got 2 state troopers in the area right now. If it's that bad, we could maybe call more in, but that's gonna be over my head.
Okay. I want you to call to your sheriff, ask him to ask for those additional men. If you could, I would like to turn away all traffic from coming into the city, and then keep everyone trying to go out in. Now, the key thing here is calm. We don't want people to panic. We don't want people to freak out. I just ask people to stay in their homes if they can, and go out for necessities, and that should get us started in the right direction on keeping this thing contained.
All right, so we can do some patrols, try and keep people inside, and you want roadblocks?
Yes, sir. On the highway, I want, if people are passing through, like, they have to go straight through, no stops in the city.
All right, I can do that. All right, Gary, I'm gonna have you roll bureaucracy to get these things in place. And since you're using Deputy Thomas, you get a plus 20% shift.
Okay. And do I need to add that in somewhere? Or can I just click on it and then add it?
So that's a good question. If you click on the dice, does it just roll automatically? You can just roll a test right now.
Yes.
Okay, so this won't count, whatever it is. Which is good because that was a failure. Now, if you hold shift and press the dice button, does it pop up with anything?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so do that. So shift, click, and then do a plus 20. And we'll take whatever this roll is.
Let's see.
Okay.
That's a success. Okay, very good. So during this time, so Gary, you are talking with Thomas, and he says he's gonna get this stuff squared away for you, and you're probably going around, doing some other things to make sure that these things are in place with the roadblocks and people stay indoors and quarantine and all of that.
Yeah.
Rowan, you said you want to look at the brownout stuff. How do you want to do that?
I'd like to start with the power generation station, and then maybe go to their substations if I don't see the problem there.
So, I'm gonna assume you would be taking the vehicle.
Sure.
So you guys, will say that you pull out the equipment and stuff that you would need.
Do we think we could get the deputy to take Rowan?
Yeah, I can take him to the substation if that's what you guys.
That way we can have the vehicle for storing the stuff, because there's probably some things that we won't want to take out right away, I feel like. And we also might need the vehicle in the future if he doesn't get back in time.
Yeah, I can take him there.
Yeah, and you can kind of give him a better layout of the land. That way it's not going solo.
All right. You want to hop in my cruiser, Rowan?
Sounds good.
Okay. They head over to Deputy Thomas's cruiser. Probably after Deputy Thomas heads inside, he makes a phone call because, remember, these are all wall phones at this point in time. So he calls the sheriff, and he comes back out and tells Gary that arrangements are being made. So they'll get some roadblocks and stuff set up. So it's going to be happening over the course of the next couple hours. So those two hop in the sheriff's car and they drive off. So we're going to go with Jimmy and Paul as you guys head into the hospital/clinic. You guys get your hazmat suits put on and everything. It's very sluggish. It's kind of heavy. Are you guys using air tanks or no? Or are you just using the respirators?
I think Jimmy would probably say we should use the air tanks.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going around talking to people, so it'll be fine to lug around and then pull out the notebook to write down notes and stuff. So while we just talk to people, so yeah, I'll bring the air.
Okay. So these air tanks have enough oxygen for about 60 minutes of quiet activity. So you guys have like an hour of air as you go in. You're going to be talking to people. And then, yeah. So you guys walk in and a woman greets you. Hello? Are you feeling okay? Oh, I'm sorry. She wouldn't say that because you have her fucking hazmat suits on. Okay, you guys walk in. I was sitting here like, I was thinking you walked in without him. Anyways, so you guys walk in and the receptionist sees you and raises her hand, and she probably knows who you guys are and why you're here. CDC?
Yes, can you take us to Dr. Fritz Strickland?
Yeah, I can. He's in isolation stage 1. And I have something for you as well.
Okay, thank you.
She reaches behind her desk and grabs a clipboard with some very detailed notes. and hands it over to you. And this is a timeline that they've been keeping of when everyone's gotten symptoms and how bad like they are. If you have any questions, we can. As far as symptoms, we know that stage 1 is she's writing stuff down as she tells you this. Fever and weakness is isolation stage 1. Once they get to stage 2, it's tremors. We see convulsions, vertigo, insomnia, just loss of some motor control and function. And stage 3 is when they start to hallucinate. Delusions, sometimes violent, and we have to restrain them usually. Stage 3 gets pretty bad, but Strickland he's in stage 1. I can show you where he is.
It looks like Liz Murray was the first one.
I think Liz, was the first that that came with the symptoms. Yes.
How old was she?
She was young. I need to look for sure, but they were. Let me double check that. Liz was 9.
I see.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll take us to
Yeah, let's talk to Strickland.
Right, right this way. She brings you upstairs, and up the stairs, and then the first door to the left is where she leads you, and she opens the door, and there's a number of patients in the room in different sections off, like with curtain beds, and she puts her mask on and everything before she walks in, and she leads you over to where Strickland is, and then she immediately leaves the room. You guys pull back the curtain, and you would see Dr. Fritz Strickland sitting in bed in a hospital gown. He has blonde hair, curly, glasses on, a little bit on the thinner side, brown eyes as well.
Hello, sir. We're from the CDC.
Welcome.
Obviously, it seems like things have picked up since we've been informed.
Quite rapidly.
Tell us everything you know.
Yeah, of course. So, by 1 o'clock, I'd been on duty for 4 hours, and I was exhausted. I didn't believe I was infected. Then I noticed how drenched in sweat I was, and I took my temperature, and it was 101. So I isolated myself immediately. Whatever this disease is, it's highly contagious. I took every precaution when working with these patients. And before this, myself and Abrekovich, he's a radiologist from Flagstaff, we were taking an EEG, and we saw some peculiar fluctuations. The electrical impulses what looked like from patients' brains displayed just strange wave patterns, almost as if the EEG waves were getting disrupted, and I don't know. It seems like it's in the brain, maybe because we have hallucinations when things get bad, and delusions is my theory.
So, some sort of.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So it sounds like some sort of virus or bacteria that's directly affecting the brain. Is there any other? Obviously, we're in stage 2. We've got this note talking about all of these things, but there's no other symptoms outside of it. Is there any I guess basic? We gotta ask basic flu-like symptoms. Anything else related to that?
He peeks at the note that you have. That's pretty much what we know right now. Everything is probably there as far as symptoms go that we've observed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think The convulsions, the vertigo, it seems like something neuropathic.
That's what I'm getting from this. Okay.
Are you thinking that this disease is only spread? Can it be spread through air, or has it only been spread through touch? I mean,
It
can
has
you
to be
even guess?
airborne. It has to be airborne. I mean, I can't see how.
In that case, we need that nurse who just walked in here to quarantine herself as well, probably.
I understand your concern, but not everyone who the disease, it's spreading weird. It doesn't always not everyone catches it.
Okay. Can you give us a little info about the patient zero in that family? The Liz?
We don't know patient zero. We have who do you mean? Do you have a
Oh, I
patient
guess-
zero?
The Moris. We're
Yeah,
asking
your
about the Moris.
timelines. Yeah, the Moris. Their timeline says they were the first one to be brought in. Obviously they may not be patient zero, but I guess can you just give us a little information about the family? Maybe do you know what they were doing before they came in? Has there been any maybe I don't know, carnivals or at school activities that might have had a lot of people close together? Something that might have easily spread.
As far as I know, we don't have for the Maris. I mean, we asked them and they weren't in any place particular that I know, but the mother, Ida Mari, she's at the gym in the community college where we're quarantining any family members that have no symptoms.
Okay.
You can talk to her.
Were there any of the people that you treated that were out of town that you know of off the top of your head?
No, I think most are locals. Yeah. No one from out of town.
No one from out of town, and
I know. I mean, we have people come through here, but
right. But none of the ones that are currently quarantined. All of them are locals. And did you say if you knew if any of them had left town recently and come back, or?
Not that I'm aware of. There is, if I recall, I believe we admitted 3 patients who were at the Kachina Cafe earlier, so that's a possible lead. But again, that's the best bet I know of as far as like a central location that everyone's been coming from, but people have been...
What was the name of the cafe?
Kachina Cafe. It's Kachina.
Okay. There any other common ground of people coming in, but maybe they were in groups or anything like that? Were most randoms that walked in, or were any already here aside from yourself that got sick?
Already here is in the hospital?
Yeah, or in the hospital that then got sick, or were most just random?
We've had staff get sick after patients have come in, but they've come in with
Mainly
symptoms,
staff?
just not feeling well. Well, yes, I mean the staff here.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's the patients have all been just brought in from symptoms. I believe it was Philippa Jones, elderly lady. She was brought in late stage by the time she came in.
I see.
And she died shortly after.
Let's see, do you have records of where the patients that came in firsthand, like kind of like whereabouts of where they live in the town? So I'm curious if there is kind of a general location, like within the town, where maybe something sprouted.
I don't have anything on hand, but you can ask the receptionist, and she can figure something out, I think.
Okay. And then I guess my only other question is, can I take a look at you? Just do a quick checkup for my own sake.
Yeah, sure.
Jimmy will do his thing and check out Dr. Strickland.
And while Jimmy's doing that, Paul would like to kind of like walk around and ask kind of similar questions to some of the other patients, just about when they started getting sick, to see, probe about any other kind of useful information of possible locations of interest.
And then
Okay.
as he's doing that, Jimmy's gonna come up to them as Paul's talking to them about these things. He's gonna do just a basic checkup.
All right. Why don't Jimmy roll me medicine, and Paul roll me human.
Human?
Yes, that's human intelligence. So it's just
Okay.
yours. Actually, sorry. You know what? Don't roll me charisma, which is gonna be on your stats. Must be playing charisma for talking to people.
Okay.
I've rolled a 32.
Yeah, Jimmy, you have a success at 32 for medicine.
Yes.
Charisma. Boom.
Oh, no.
Guys, I
Okay.
failed.
As a failure at 49, unfortunately. All right, well, so what this means is, so Jimmy, you're going to do a checkup on Strickland, and we're going to kind of fast forward a little bit here. So you're going around checking symptoms, and Paul's just having conversations with the patients, just trying to figure out any sort of leads and that sort of thing. You guys don't get any additional leads from talking to the people that you talk to. You guys probably don't have enough time to talk to everyone in the hour that you have your gas tanks, your
Right.
oxygen tanks running out. But you have enough time to talk to some people. You don't get any new leads as far as like where people came from or where this might have originated. Jimmy, you do some tests probably over the course of the next like 4 hours. We're going to say this is going to take up the 4-hour block. You have some like petri dishes of like samples and stuff from snot or whatever, and antibacterial medications, they don't seem like they've been having any effect. And what's interesting is it doesn't seem like this disease, whatever it is, it doesn't seem bacterial, but it also doesn't seem viral, and that doesn't really make sense to you.
Does it seem parasitic in any nature? However, that wouldn't make any sense if it's airborne.
I have a question. So, and then who are you examining? Is it, you mentioned stage 1. Are you examining like everyone, or are you trying to stay like focus on one stage?
I think that Jimmy would want to investigate all 3 stages, and at least one corpse.
Okay.
Or deceased.
I'm
is what I
not
should say.
there, but I mean, we could do an autopsy as well.
That is an option. I'm gonna say it's
think
gonna take more than the block. So we're gonna start here. All right.
Yeah.
So as of right now, you guys, you just doesn't seem to be bacterial. It doesn't seem to be viral.
And it can't be parasitic.
Yeah, it can't. So something's not adding up, which is weird.
We do have the only thing that we do have that Paul and I found is what Dr. Strickland mentioned was the Kachina Cafe. So we do have that.
And then
so-
also, he said it looked like something was being messed with their brain pattern, or their brain
Yeah.
waves.
So we have that, and then we can also, I guess, maybe while I'm doing some testing, Paul could go and talk to the receptionist to see if any of the original like 8 people that were infected that we were informed about, if they live in like a similar area in town or something.
Yes. And which names are that you're looking for on that one?
The original 8 that we were informed about, I don't know if...
Original 8, okay.
I don't think we were given a list of names. We were just told there were 8.
I think that we should find the Marius residence and like interview the folks there.
Yeah, that would be
the mom.
that would,
The mom is at the college gym.
yeah, those people are.
Or she's at home
No,
grieving.
they said
They-
that's where she's
Yeah.
at.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got
So-
that info.
So a lot of the
Yeah.
families of these people are going to be at the community college nearby. So if we need to go and talk to them, that's where we're gonna go.
Okay.
Only other thing that this could be is like something fungal, I guess.
No, I'm with the deputy now. I'm glad Brett's investigating the commies. This is definitely a commie brainwave takeover.
Well, certainly,
You're a scientist, Paul. Get it together.
Paul. Certainly, if
it doesn't make sense. The science doesn't add up.
Well, we still haven't before we get too far ahead of ourselves, Paul, and make this a movie sequence. We still have to find out whether or not this is fungal or something something else.
Putting the trust back in science for a little bit.
A fungal infection, especially affecting the brain and being airborne, is possible. It's just very, very rare from what we know. And fungal stuff is really, really difficult to treat. So that would make a lot of sense as far as what we're getting at. But as long as, for sure, it can't be parasitic, and if it doesn't look bacterial or viral, that is kind of the last thing to look at. However, it's interesting. Fungal stuff usually, like, generally is like passed through like rot. So if there's like a rotting corpse or something, or some sort of vegetation, it's usually transferred via spores in the air. And so unless the people are directly growing spores, that'd be the only way, like, that it would be able to spread, which is incredibly highly unlikely and unlike anything I've ever heard of. But it's not ruled out because...
But how do you explain? I mean, I'm just glad we got Rowan investigating this brownout. I mean, not that there is a connection, but you know, two big different events are happening. You know, brownout that were for a power grid that is over-engineered, and then this disease. There could be a connection.
All I know is it's not a parasite.
What if the commies have some kind of electromagnetic device that only gets certain people sick, you know?
Staying commies.
Well, I mean, it would help us solve our issue quicker if we knew that it was just something like that. However, I would be happier. Well, I'm not happy either way, but I'm trying to look at this on a side that we can possibly fix this right now.
Yes, we just can't rule out everything just yet, you know?
No, we certainly don't have all the facts or information.
This dude is fully bought into the Red Scare.
All that dude had to say was the word commies, and now I'm on board.
I'm sure it's relatively common at this time for people to be like,
It is.
really like panicked.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll the brains. We gotta look into the brain stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like we're gonna be here for a little bit, so we definitely will have time to look. I mean, not that much is known about the brain at this moment, so I mean, we're still figuring things out. But if there's something growing on the brain, I am not quite sure how to treat that.
I mean, we definitely need to look at a brain. We definitely need to look at a brain.
That's for certain.
Maybe two.
Probably more than one. Although I will say, Paul, I'd prefer not to cut open one of the youth.
What?
Because they're children that died.
Oh. But Liz was the first, you know? We kinda gotta look at Liz.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't have to do that until I have to do that.
That's okay. It's okay, Jimmy. I'm not a physician, but I'll be right there with you. And I'm gonna probably turn away, but you got this.
All right, so I'm going to switch over to Rowan and Deputy Thomas.
All right.
And Gary, so I'm probably not gonna have like a little RP scene for you. You're going around just like
That's really fine.
probably setting up like you remember the thing I sent you, the little
Yes.
like notepad. So you're probably like checking those boxes during these 4 hours, making sure like roadblocks go up and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Creating the worm zone just into the hospital.
And I'll let you explain that to them after this scene.
certainly.
Okay. Rowan,
Yes.
you and Deputy Thomas are making your way towards the power substation. I'll put that in the map as well. So you drive down here. This is where the power substation is.
Okay.
And in the car, you guys are making your way. So, what do you want looking at for a substation? I don't have access to it. That's gonna be our Arizona Electrical Services. They have the key to it, but I can show you the outside. Are you wanting to go in?
Yeah, I want to go inside.
All right. Well, we'll take a stop by the police station, and we can call them if you want.
Okay.
Get someone down here for that. You guys go to the police station first. You go inside to a wall phone, and the other two troopers aren't here. They're busy putting roadblocks up and making sure everything is kosher. So Thomas punches in the number, looks up the electrical service number in a thick phone book that's sitting underneath the payphone, and he hands it over to you. And it rings, and then someone answers.
This is Arizona Electrical Services. What can we do for you?
Hi. I am Rowan Beauregard, investigating a possible brownout from a short time ago, and I was wondering if I could maybe get the doors unlocked so I can do some investigating on the inside of the substation.
Excuse me, you need substation access inside? What is this for?
Yes, this is from the CDC. Direct orders from the CDC.
Okay. We can send someone out. It would take a little bit. Let me check our schedule.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got time.
Why don't you roll me 1d6 plus 6?
Alright, we're pretty booked up today. The earliest we can send someone out is tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we could send someone out at 10 a.m.
In that amount of time, I might as well just come grab the keys myself.
I wouldn't advise that. It's very dangerous in there. High voltages, sir.
I'm very aware. That's why I'm wanting to get in there and make sure everything's okay. Because by the sounds of it, you guys don't have everything under control.
As far as I can see with our readings, everything's been good. I don't know what brownout you're talking about.
You haven't heard of this brownout?
When was it?
Hey, Chief, when was it?
It was, I think it was 2 days ago, about 19th around noon, if I recall.
Okay, I'm getting reports that this was just 2 days ago. And you're telling me you don't know about that?
Let me look at something. Yeah, let me check something.
He,
Put you on hold?
Make it quick.
Alright, he put some, hold music on.
Motherfucker.
He put some hold music on, and,
This motherfucker put me on.
He takes a little bit to get back to you and for looking at the readings. But yeah, that he eventually the phone comes back on. I won't make you listen to this. The phone comes back on and he says,
All right, we have there were some fluctuations 2 days ago about. I can see that here. Look, we can send someone out there to look at it, but if you have to have a company accompany you into the substation, we can't allow you in. So the earliest we can do is tomorrow 10 a.m. Should I schedule that for you?
This is kind of an urgent matter. This is direct orders from the U.S. government. Kind of a time sensitive.
why don't you roll me bureaucracy?
Bureaucracy. Robin Beauregard. Wait, is that
hell
high or
yeah.
low?
That is a 3.
Wait.
That is a 3.
That's
and
low.
It's very.
Those are
Yeah,
fuck.
lows are good. Lows are good.
Those are good. Those are
You
good.
need to roll under your skill,
Oh.
so that is
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
success.
That's
Yeah.
really good. That's really good.
Oh
Okay.
fuck! Oh my
right.
god.
All right. All right. I can schedule an emergency. I can get someone out there this afternoon. But you're gonna need to show credentials when he gets there, and
Not
I'll
a
send
problem.
someone out. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
I will.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Swinging big CDC dong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so they have someone coming out.
Yeah. They said sometime this afternoon. What time is it right now? I don't have my watch on me.
He looks at his watch. It is currently about 5
PM?
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like it'd be like a couple hours, I guess.
Sounds good. Do you still you just want to wait for him, or do you want to look at the outside of the substation or anything?
Yeah, let's check out the outside, see what we can see from outside first.
All right, I can drive you over. Okay, so you guys head over to the substation, and what are you looking for here? What do you want to do?
I'm just looking for anything abnormal. Let's see if there's maybe any, I don't know, dead animals or maybe some rust, broken wires.
You want to roll me luck?
Just
Okay.
nice. This one.
All right, you roll me electrician skill as well. This is a success. So you see something, but I just want to know how much you notice or what you get from it.
Ooh, that's high.
Okay. So that one's a failure, but you did roll good on luck. So you do notice that there are. You're probably looking behind the gates, like, because it's a chain link fence that surrounds the substation. You can hear the hum buzz of electricity, and you would see one of the transformers leading into the substation does have scorch marks on it. So it looks like there was some sort of power fluctuation, but I think because of your electrician failure, that's all that you really gather from it at this moment.
Okay.
We'll say you're waiting there for a little bit for the technician to come. Let me look at something. A couple hours later, we'll say it's about 6 or 7. We'll say it's like 7 p.m. It's starting to get dark out. The what looks like electrician truck pulls up, and he pops out. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I just need to get inside here and just make sure everything's, up to code.
What are you looking for?
Well, we got reports of a brownout recently, and just from the outside, I already see evidence of a possible fire, something burning. So
Nah, I don't see nothing about a fire. He's looking around. Look, if it's a brownout, I mean, everything's working right now. I don't know why you needed this after-hours call. And I was told you have some sort of credentials or something. And I see
yeah.
those.
Here's my identification.
What the hell is the CDC doing out here? Why are you looking at a substation?
This is private CDC matters. This
I'm sorry.
confidential.
Roll me persuade.
Oh,
Alright, look. I was supposed to be off at 5. I was told that there's some sort of emergency down here, and now I'm being told that this was a brownout, and I see the lights are on. I'm gonna need a little bit more before I let you in the substation and do whatever Tom, Dick, and whatever you want to do in here.
well, you already came all the way out here. You might as well just let me in. You know I have the credentials. You know I have the
Alright,
authority.
let's make this quick and tell me what you're looking for, or why. And he walks over to the gate and starts
It
unlocking
shouldn't
it.
take long.
What's your name?
The name's Rowan Beauregard.
Name's Adrian Johnson.
Pleasure.
Keep your hands to yourself unless you want to touch something wrong and explode. Alright?
I know my way around high power electricity.
You do a lot of high power electricity work in the CDC?
Not as much in the CDC.
That's what I
but
thought. Just listen to me,
more
alright?
my- Oh, oh.
He doesn't seem very happy right now. Alright, look. Over there is the transformers. They adjust the voltage of the power, and this right here, don't get too close. HV transmission lines, alright? You hear that buzz? It's live.
Yeah. Now I want to go over to where I found some evidence of a fire.
All right. It's starting to get a little dark out. It's 7, but you walk him over to where the scorch lines are. He puts his hand on his hips and looks up at it. He's like, yeah, well, I mean, so normally these surges happen at the substation, something old or faulty. I'll go check the control house, all right?
Yeah.
Hang tight. He goes over and he looks at some things inside. There's a little, like, brick building inside the control house area, and he looks at some instruments in there. Analog gauges and needles and stuff, and he comes back out with a clipboard. Everything looks good here. I don't know what that scorch is, but some sort of power surge, I guess. I don't know, man. I mean, a lightning strike, if I had to guess. I don't know. Everything's running fine.
Was the lightning here 2 days ago?
You look over at the deputy, I think, is with you as well. There weren't no storms this past week.
No storms this past week.
Adrian sighs and rolls his eyes.
We got a lot of tensions with, other countries right now, and, some little old, CDC guy comes along, sees some scorch marks.
What are you suggesting?
There's some disease going around town, and now all of a sudden, you don't know about it? I just find it a little suspicious.
What the hell is happening?
I mean, it's just interesting is all I'm saying.
I don't know anything about I need you to explain to me what kind of disease is the CDC involved in?
I mean, you tell me.
You tell me. I'm an electrician.
Get to the root of comments. You got this.
This is where the 80% persuade roll failure comes into play.
Well, I would like to get something a little more solid.
I don't have anything solid for you, man, right now. I mean, look, if you want this investigated more, that's going to take more time than me out here tonight looking. It's getting dark. I can't even see, okay? If this is some sort of emergency or whatever, we can call more people in to do a tighter look at this brownout, okay? But I'm clocking out. I can't help you anymore.
Fine.
I'll make a call. Look, we'll get someone else out here at a reasonable time, okay? And we'll get it figured out on whatever you want to get figured out. But as far as I'm telling from the readings, it's substation is fine. I don't know what the scorch marks are, but we'll look at it because, just make sure there's no damage, all right?
Sounds good. All right, Chief. Let's go report back.
And he leads you out the gates and locks it. You guys head to the police station. He makes a call, and you guys get scheduled. Roll me another d6. 6. Okay. It is about 7. So you have it scheduled for noon tomorrow.
Okay.
The people are gonna come out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay.
Alrighty.
And he hops in his car and he takes off.
All right. What'd you think about that, Chief?
Well, the surge is weird. I mean, he said lightning, but yeah, we had no storms. So I don't know what that is.
So you still thinking there's maybe something deeper going on here? Or do you think...
I mean, it's weird, right? Like, I mean, the closest thing I can think of is like, I don't know, maybe some commies tried to kill the power when they released something. Thought the grid would be easier to overload.
You think maybe something happened during they used that? How long was the duration?
I mean, it wasn't long. It was like maybe a few minutes, and it's just flickering and stuff, and then things went out and like came back on. Yeah, it wasn't long.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to check, ask around, see if anybody noticed anything weird besides the power. Maybe anybody weird, anybody strange doing things around that time. Maybe even, stubborn electricians,
Maybe. I can have the troopers go around and knock on some doors around the substation, see, or just around town. Well, I'll get some troopers question some people. All right, how's that?
Yeah, sounds good. I guess for now, I should probably get back to the rest of my team.
Right. All right. Yeah, I can drive you there. You guys hop back in the car, and you head back over to meet with the others. Now, it's about 8 o'clock now. So the sun is probably setting, and it's getting pretty low and dim. It's gonna be night here soon, and that is gonna be your first block of time. During this time, I'm going to update you. So while you guys are doing your activities, the disease is spreading.
Okay.
I am sending you the exact names and times, but to summarize, 4 new patients have arrived at stage 1. One of them is a nurse who is working at the hospital. 4 other patients, including Fritz Strickland, have reached stage 2. 2 patients have gone to stage 3. One of them is Aya Chandreskar, who was a doctor. And 2 more have died. Ahmad Maloff and Mia Smith, a nurse, have both been moved to the refrigerator truck.
Okay.
It is now 8 p.m. You guys have another block of time that you guys can start pursuing different ends. Gary, the roadblocks have gone up for the highway, and quarantine seems to be, well, the troopers were talking to people for quarantine, but then they're also questioning people, so there's some quarantining going on, but there's still also people out and about here and there.
All right, gentlemen. People are dropping pretty quickly. It seems like the stages are advancing. I think our first priority is identifying what kind of contagion this is. Well, first priority is making sure this doesn't spread more, which I think we have that locked down. Second is finding out like what this is, what class of disease this is, so then we can start testing treatments against it. And then I think the third priority is going to be checking the different houses, or narrowing down where there may be common meeting spots, trying to find ground zero, or the source of where this is coming from.
Okay. Gary and Rowan, here is what Paul and I found out. So we talked to Dr. Fritz, and we talked to some people around the area, and we also talked to the some of the receptionists and people working inside to kind of like locate where the first few victims were, and there are a couple homes that are more towards the eastern side of the town, kind of closer towards the power station. There was also mention that 3 of the patients came from or had recently visited the Kachina Cafe, which is kind of near that area as well. And then 2 of the patients live somewhat near the motel in the like southwestern side of town. So as far as location goes, it seems like based off of the first few patients, it's either somewhere closer to the like northwestern side of town, below the interstate, or maybe there's something going on near the motel. We're not sure. The other thing that we found out after doing some extensive testing on some of the patients, I think it would be really beneficial for us to do an autopsy or 2 on some of the patients that passed. From my initial readings, first off, this is airborne, so I don't think this is parasitic in any nature. Whatever this is affecting specifically the brain. Most of their symptoms tend to be neurological in an aspect. And from what I saw, I don't see anything that shows that this is viral or bacterial, which essentially means the only thing that it could be, at least as far as I'm aware, is something fungal, which sounds really weird. As far as anything I've ever heard of, the only thing that I can think of is if somehow the spores of whatever this thing is, somebody dug something up or found something,
Maybe something in the water supply.
I'm not sure. Somebody drank from a well they weren't supposed to. But the only way it would make sense is if fungi was growing on the person and this fungi was directly affecting their brain.
Something to keep an eye out for is any like freshly dug areas. Then, if we think maybe this was unearthed, then as we look around, we are in a predominantly Indian area.
Whoa.
There's maybe a chance that there's like maybe some burial hills or something near here. But I mean, the population is half Native American, so potentially maybe there could be a bunch of dead bodies to fuel some kind of fungal growth. I don't know. Maybe there's something we can ask the locals, see maybe if there's anything nearby.
Yeah, if we know of any local burial grounds or anything like that.
Yeah.
I also think we shouldn't rule out the local water supply. I think we should enact a boil order.
You know what? That wouldn't hurt at all. We'll pass that along to the deputy. And Rowan, were you able to find anything at the sub-power station? Find out anything about the brownout?
Not much. We did notice some scorch marks that I think had
sabotage?
something to do. No evidence of foul play. It could have been just there was no lightning that day, no storms that day, but the electrician we talked to said, it could have been a lightning strike, but
Okay.
I really can't rule anything out. It's might be a dead end, but we have another meeting for tomorrow to maybe get either him or someone else out there to maybe get another look at things.
Okay.
But I do say the brownout happened about two days ago, I think around noon, and
When did the
I
first
think,
client? When did the first patient come in? That was Tuesday the 20th, 1600 hours. Was that brownout? Was it the 19th or the 20th?
It was the 19th at 11 a.m. Around 11 a.m.
19th.
Oh, so that's adding up.
Okay, so they have brownout. People start showing up sick. I don't want to rule out that might have potentially had some kind of catalyst towards what's happening here. Maybe this is something that is manufactured. So
I will say that doesn't necessarily make any sense.
It could be entirely correlation.
But the question is, how does a power outage lead into a fungal infection? That's what we have to talk about. Like how does that make any sense?
Oh, we're not for certain, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it could have been somebody that gave somebody the window to maybe plant a disease.
Well, any infection of any kind.
I guess why would they need the power out in order to plant something? I'm thinking potentially something. Someone might have been drawing
security?
on the power to possibly it could catalyze something. I don't know. We can't rule anything out at the moment. All theories are welcome at the table, but we need to start looking for some answers.
I think we take a look at the kind of general locations, but if we want to, we talked about earlier checking out the Mori household. If we want to talk to them, we need to go and get permission from the parents. They're currently located at the college.
Okay. With it being at this late hour, do you think that they would be back home?
No, they're quarantined there. Yeah.
Oh, the quarantine there. Okay.
Yes. All family members of people who brought in the victims, not victims, the patients, they're quarantined at the college at the moment.
Okay. I would like to make a call in to the CDC, see if maybe we can get some additional hands out here or operatives so that we can. It seems like this is rapidly escalating, and between the four of us, I'm not sure if we can fully contain it, but we can definitely start the research.
So I may have forgotten to mention this, but there are, so you guys are not the only ones that came in to help here. You also have a number of medical staff from Flagstaff, which is a nearby town, that drove in. They showed up a little bit earlier than you guys. And these are the names of the people from Flagstaff.
Okay, perfect. I was like, just the four of us containing
No,
an entire
so you have more.
outbreak?
Yeah, you have more help. But I think you'd also know, like, the CDC doesn't have anyone else to send for this. Like, you guys are here, and then you have these extra people from Flagstaff that are here to help. And the medical staff at Hudson's Well is what you have to work with.
Okay, just fine. Okay. No call will be going out, because we have it under control. Probably.
Well, as far as we know, no new patients have come into the building with whatever this is. It's all been people who are already in the building. Or I assume, do we know, has anyone come from the college into the hospital?
No.
Yeah, it was the nurse. Charles
Okay.
Lee? Who is he?
He's just a normal person. So there have been other people showing up to the hospital with these
Okay.
symptoms, but no one from the college
Okay.
yet,
Okay.
at least.
I think that should be our next area of investigation. I'm sure people wouldn't mind a evening visit. Maybe we can bring people a pack of smokes, calm them down.
Sure.
All right. Team, pack up anything that you need. Jimmy, do you think we should bring the hazmat suits?
I don't think we need the full suits. We could probably just be fine with our respirators if we want to bring those. These people are being quarantined themselves. We should before we leave though. We should all.
We should go through the sanitization.
Yeah, go through sanitization.
I guess I should update you guys a little bit. We have staff, so that we are inside the quarantine zone, naturally inside the hospital. And then we have a warm zone set up outside, which is where where our decontamination line is. And so that's where we will cross through. And so make sure you decontaminate every time you exit, sir.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, let's head out to the college then.
So are all four of you going to college?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
Yes.
another 4-hour time block that we're going to go into.
I think Jimmy's gonna stay, and interview the recent stage 1 people and ask kind of whereabouts they live in town. He's going to specifically ask where they were on the 19th.
All right, so you're going to the new stage 1 victims and asking and talking to them.
Yeah.
Gary, you're going to the community college. Is anyone else going with him?
I can go to the college.
And Paul? Okay. And what about Rowan?
I'll go to the college.
Okay, so you have 3 people going to college, and then Jimmy's staying back and doing research or talking to people.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe Dan, do you want to do the
Who?
autopsy?
Who?
No, sorry, yeah. Whoops. Roleplay.
Paul.
Paul.
I think Jimmy's the only one qualified.
Jimmy's the physician, but I mean, sure you're a physician, but Paul's a scientist.
He's a
chemistry,
Oh yeah. Well.
mathematics, physics. I mean, all right. You know what? Rowan, what was your degree-ish in? It was electrical.
Computer science,
Your science. Okay.
I think.
It was, yeah.
All right, Jimmy, let's reprioritize. Jimmy, you need to do the autopsy because we need to figure out what the damage is to these bodies, and especially if it's their brain, that's going to give us our clues. If it's fungal, we're going to find spores.
Okay.
Paul, you can run interviews on the new people, see where they were on the 19th, maybe ask some of the old ones, and I'll be taking Rowan to the family members of the college, and we'll investigate
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, Godspeed, gentlemen.
We will start with Gary and Rowan. You guys make your way over to the community college, and here they have a zone set up for any family members of people who were sick but aren't showing symptoms. So, and then everyone's kind of put out here in the gym. People have like cots and sleeping bags and stuff set up. And as you guys arrive, a woman greets you, and she walks up and says, "Hello, Sophia Anderson, CDC."
Yes, ma'am. And who are you?
Sophia Anderson. Yeah, I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse here. Okay.
Yeah, from Flagstaff.
Is she wearing any what was it called, PPA, PPAP, the protective gear?
She's not, but well, I mean, she has like her normal like nurse, but she doesn't have a mask on or anything. And no one in the gym has like masks or anything. That you see.
I would like to be putting on just a regular mask, like not the oxygenated masks, just regular mask.
The respirator gas mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me as well.
And then I would like to instruct the nurse to pass out, or I guess Miss. What was her name again?
Miss Anderson.
Miss Anderson. Do you have cloth masks that we can pass out to all the folks here?
I can get that done. No one here has symptoms, so but we can make that precaution. That makes sense.
Yes. Just in case anyone contracts something, and then of course the moment someone starts showing symptoms, let's rush them over to quarantine.
Sure. Okay. I can get that. The family members we brought in here haven't shown any symptoms, luckily.
That's very lucky. We are here to talk to a couple of people.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the. This is getting very. We're gonna start with Ida. Ida Murray.
You're telling me. Like, I have so much shit in front of me for all of this. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, it's very cool because I have answers to things, so that's cool. Nice. Sorry, say that again.
We're here to talk to Ida Mari.
Okay, Mari is over there, and she points across the gym.
Okay. I'll head over to it. I'll be tugging Rowan behind me unless Rowan would like to talk to one of the other folks.
Good, I want to talk to Ida.
Okay, he's following me.
Okay, well just let me know if you need anything. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Sophia. Miss Anderson.
All right, you guys head over to Ida Mari.
Miss Mari.
One more thing, sorry. I need one thing that I meant to do. So can I have everyone roll? Can I have everyone roll luck?
Oh god.
What is luck?
Top right of your character sheet is a little roll luck button.
I failed.
So it's a regular 50-50 roll. So if you get 50 or below, you're good. Otherwise, it's a failure.
I failed.
Oh, I failed. Fuck hard.
All right, we can continue.
So, that's good. All right.
We're just unlucky. But we have no idea for what.
Y'all are getting infected. That's what's happening.
Maybe.
Fuck. All right. I'll let you lead, Gary.
Yeah. Miss Mari, I'm Gary Mueller with the CDC. How are you this evening?
You approach her, and it's clear her eyes are red. She and what looks like her husband are sitting in a corner, or on a cot. They look pretty distraught.
I pull out the package of cigarettes and some matches. I'm like, you smoke?
Not me.
Mr. Mari?
Thank you. I'll take one.
Please keep the card.
I appreciate it.
I'm very sorry about your losses. It's not something that anyone should have to go through.
She nods, but looks like she's holding back tears.
I hope you know that I'm trying to prevent this from happening to anyone else here in this community. It's important that we protect everyone here. And in order to do that, I need to know what your children were doing the night of the 19th.
Right. The 19th?
Yes, 2 nights ago.
We had a night in. We were playing board games.
Okay. And then all throughout the day of the 20th?
We were, the only thing I can think of is we were doing a church pledge drive, and I was going door to door with Liz, getting signatures for funding.
Okay.
I remember.
Yeah, what were Francesca and Julie doing?
They were at home. But I do remember one woman. She looked a little pale and seemed
Mm-hmm.
ill, and I think that's how she got it.
Can you describe this woman to me?
Blonde, and she had glasses.
And yeah, I pull out the map I have. Can you tell me where she lives on this map?
I think it was
You just have to get me closer, Mari.
it was somewhere on the east side of town. I think close to the power station, kind of, but not next to it. I don't remember exactly where.
Kind of near your house then? But closer to the substation than your house, correct?
It might have been at the beginning. I don't remember quite exactly. It might have been when we started getting funds. So I think she lives close.
Close to the power station.
I just don't remember which house it was.
That's just fine, ma'am. I think we'd be able to find her and maybe see how she's doing, check in on her as well.
Now I'd like to ask. Well, earlier he only asked like the night of the 19th, but what about earlier in the day? Do you remember anything interesting going on during the brownout?
We were at home and the lights flickered a bit.
Lights flickered.
That's all. We were playing board games.
Do you have a television, perchance?
Yeah, we do. I don't. Why?
Yeah. Was it on during the brownout? Do you recall?
I think it had a show in the background. Yeah, it flickered.
There wasn't any weird programming that changed whenever the brownout occurred, or anything?
I don't think so. Why?
Just asking.
We're looking into potential electrical disturbances in the area as well.
And that's
We have very
related?
open investigation. No, we're not sure, ma'am. We're just
We're not
looking
ruling
for-
anything out.
Yeah, we're not ruling anything out. Looking for anything and everything, so that we can help contain and treat this.
Right.
Were your children? Did they have any favorite hangout places? Maybe favorite park or hills to play on, or did they love to chase animals around?
I don't know. I mean, at school they'd play, but that's all the time. I don't think there's any particular place. They were with us for the most part the past couple days.
How's your water been tasting? Tap water been fine lately?
Do you think it's in the water? Oh my god.
No, ma'am.
Whoa, hey, I'm just asking.
No,
I haven't tried it yet.
It's tasted okay, I suppose.
Okay, that's all.
Sorry, Miss Mari. That'd be just like asking you how does the air you breathe feel? Yeah, it's we're looking at everything.
Her husband puts a hand on her shoulder and like soothes her. We've been through a lot.
It's very understandable, Mr. Mari.
We appreciate what you're doing, but as far as we know, the girls, they were with us.
Do you know your neighbors, the Maloofs?
Wait, who are you asking for?
Do you know an Ahmed Maloof?
Maloof?
He lives
Yeah,
2 or 3 streets down from
he works at Kachina Cafe.
the cafe. Did you kids ever go there to the cafe
We've been there.
as a family, maybe?
I mean, we've been there before, yeah. Not recently.
And this church fundraiser, a lot of folks from your community, do they attend as well?
Yes, and Ida, did you get her signature?
Oh yes, for the fundraiser. That would be very helpful.
And Ida, she thinks for a minute. I might have. It's at home.
Well,
I think
my team's well equipped to look around and investigate, especially if maybe there's still some contamination at your home. We'll go check it out.
I can.
Where would this?
I can come. I can let you in. I can get it for you.
Okay. I think that would work. I think as long as you're with us, I think that'll be okay.
All right.
But once we're done, we'll need to bring you back here to the college. There'll be a good chance for you to maybe grab some pillows and blankets, something a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Mari. Or maybe if Mr. Mari would be better suited to come with us to your house to collect that list, we would like to try to keep up the pace and keep moving on this. Time isn't quite with us, so.
I can come with.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mari. Wouldn't mind waiting here just a moment. I think we're gonna ask a couple other questions to some of the other folks here, and we'll come get you when we're ready.
He nods.
I'll step away with Rowan. Alright, Rowan. Yes, probably talk to maybe a few of the other, maybe the Cortezes, people that are like in groups together.
Okay. So.
Okay. I think that'll probably be our only other stop.
Henrietta is in isolation stage 3, and Haruto is stage 2.
I forgot that this is. I forgot. Do they have family that brought them in? I guess. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Let me look at something.
I guess roughly how many people are here?
I don't have an exact number, but it's a decent amount. It's basically all the families of anyone who's been affected.
Okay.
If they have family, so probably like 2 or 3 times the number of the list.
All right, then I'll just call out. Are the Cortezes here? Cortez? Anyone bring Cortez? All right. How about Maloof? Maloofs?
Someone raises their hand.
Okay. I'll approach them. Gary Mueller with the CDC. Your relation to the Ahmad Maloof?
Yes. How's he doing?
He's a fighter. He's hanging in there. But we're trying to gather some information so that we can find a way to fight whatever disease this is.
Okay. All right.
Can you tell me when you first started seeing the signs? Yeah.
Are you lying?
He so far is only in. No, he's in 2. Oh no, he's in 3. Wait, is he dead?
He died at 5 p.m.
Died at 5 p.m. Oh, gosh.
If you're lying, I'll have you roll, or you can say something else.
All right, let's Control Z real quick.
The Control Z.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I muted myself because I laughed when he was like, "He's a fighter." I'm like, oh my god.
Let's see. I keep looking at the top left of the timesheet, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's in stage 1. Yeah. Forgetting to look down the rest of it. No, he very rapidly died. All right. Hold on. Right. So, who does this person look like? Are they a female, male?
She looks. It's a female. She looks a little bit older, probably a mother.
Probably a mother. Okay. And roughly how old was Ahmed? Was he a child or like an adult?
He was 20.
Okay, so he was an adult. Okay. Are you Mrs. Maloof?
Yes.
How about you come with me just for a moment to the corner of the room?
She pales a little.
I'll take her over to like I guess a far corner.
Is Rowan with you?
I'm with him.
Okay.
All right. Mrs. Maloof, I'm sorry to inform you, but your son had passed a couple of hours ago. He succumbed to the illness that overtook him.
She immediately breaks down into tears.
Oh my god.
I'll reach out. I'll put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm so sorry, Mrs. Maloof. I know this must be. I know this is terrible news. It's not what you wanted to hear, but it's my job to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. And I could really use your help right now. And what you know could save people.
Can you roll me sanity?
Sanity, okay.
This is going to be against helplessness. for informing a family member that
Oh gosh.
their kid died.
Okay, sanity roll.
That's a critical.
I'm a bit of a natural.
Hey, you're super
Nice.
sane.
Yeah. I love telling people the family members died. Yeah.
So
Yours-
it's
yours-
more
yours-
of like, not that you love it, but it doesn't
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't like affect you or
Yeah,
mentally.
I understand. It's part of the work.
It is.
Yes, I can rationalize it.
Okay. So you won't lose any sanity
Alright.
there.
Okay.
She is sobbing though, and she nods, but it takes her a while to gather herself.
Of course. Yeah. Take as much time as you need, Miss Miller.
What are your questions?
You know, roughly when did he start showing illness, symptoms of his illness?
We brought him in early.
Did he start showing symptoms only that morning? Maybe the night before, like a
It was
cough,
that
a
morning.
sneeze?
I mean, yeah, he was working the night before, and he did.
Where was he working at?
Cucina Cafe.
Cucina Cafe. Okay.
That's our family cafe shop.
Okay. Were you working with him?
No,
No, not at the time. Okay.
no, but he, because the doctors asked, and he said that there is a customer that seemed pale, a man.
Okay.
It was on November 20th.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before then, did he travel anywhere? Did he have any particular like sites that he would go to and visit, or was it just to the cafe and back home?
Most of the cafe. I mean, he would go out and do things, but yeah, I mean, the way he described the man, I think he was sick. I think he had it.
Okay, that's very helpful. If we can find who is sick, it helps us in creating a cure for this. So, I'm very sorry again, Miss Malou, for your loss. Please take all the time that you need. But if you have any questions, the nurse, Miss Anderson, is she'll be able to help you with anything.
I don't know what he looked like. I just know that he said it was a man. And
Okay. Man,
now you can't ask him.
yeah, understand, ma'am.
And she
Seemed like a very good young man.
she starts crying again. She steps away to where her husband is.
Okay. All right, Roman. I feel like we keep getting a lot of evidence pointing at a common meeting ground being at this cafe. I think it wouldn't hurt to check it out. Check out the Mari's house and maybe this blonde woman near the substation. Lots of potential for some of these to be tied together. So let's grab the Mari's and let's go pick up that list.
Yeah, let's do that. And maybe for future, occurrences, let's maybe not lead with telling them about their deceased relatives unless they ask.
Well, she started off asking, but I'm sorry, Roman, but I can't find it myself to lie to someone. And
No, you
when it
don't have to
concerns-
lie. Just dodge around the truth.
Deflect.
Because we need to get information, and like if they're balling like that, like
I understand, Roman.
time is of the essence.
That is true. All right. Well, let's collect the Maris and let's get going. I'll let you handle the next conversation that involves a dead relative. All right.
Yes, I am very delicate.
Terrific. All right, Mr. Mari, are you ready to head out?
You head over. He nods. Yeah, I can
Thank you, sir.
drive you there. You guys hop in the car and head out, and we're gonna switch over to Jimmy and Paul. I believe you guys are at the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jimmy, you are. Remind me what you're doing.
I am doing the autopsies.
You're doing the autopsy, okay? And then
Yes.
Paul is talking to patients.
I'm talking with some of the, or I'd like to try to talk to some of the more later stage, to see when they see where they were on the 19th and the days, kind of what their day was like.
Okay.
I'd start with the later stage and then move to the lesser stage ones.
Okay. Jimmy, roll me surgery. And what are you specifically looking at when you're doing the autopsy? Anything in particular?
The brain.
Okay.
And just looking at maybe also the spine. However, like focusing on the brain.
It's a critical. Okay.
But yeah, looking at their nervous system as well, and anything else abnormal. And it's specifically, I wanted to look at the first person who passed. The lady that was brought in and died like right away at Philippa. And then anyone kind of like between the age of like 20 and like 40 that passed away. So an older person, the younger person, and then someone between 20 and 40 years old.
All right. Okay, so you are doing the autopsy and you're looking at the brain and and sorry, did you say who you're doing the autopsy on?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it on 3 people. The first girl who passed away, the old lady Philippa who got brought in and passed away immediately, and then somebody between the ages of 20 and 40 to kind of get like 3 different types of brains to look at, or bodies in general to look at.
All right. Paul and Jimmy is around 8 or 9. As you're going out to the refrigerator truck where these bodies are being kept right now, and Paul, you go into you guys have hazmat suits on?
Yeah, I would assume we would keep them on for
That's
this.
100%.
Yeah.
So Paul, you're going to talk to some late stage victims, right?
Yes.
As you guys are walking to the hospital, you approach the stage 3 door and you hear screaming. There is a shout, and one of what looks like a patient's burst out of the door with one restraint on her arm, and then it looks like she's basically broke free of one of the doctor's grasp, who is running out after her, and she runs up to a nearby window and she puts her head through the glass. What do you do? Like, she runs up and like basically bashes her head through the glass, and the glass shatters and she's bleeding.
Are we on first or second floor?
Second floor.
Of the building. Is there like a stairwell nearby? Is she kind of at a dead end?
She would be, do you have the map up? She would be on the north side. Where is that?
Oh,
did I give you the map of the inside?
I don't.
Oh no, I didn't give you the map of the inside. Okay, so this is the map of the clinic. That's where everything's laid out.
Okay.
Okay.
So stage 3 isolation is in the back room. She would have run out towards one of the offices and put her head through one of the windows. Probably in the conference room, where stage 2 is.
Okay. Is this like an exterior window that she could jump out of, or just an interior window?
No, it's an interior.
Okay.
But she's screaming and she's like yelling, "Make it stop."
Do we see the nurse like running after her, or?
Yes, it's a male nurse. He's running out there. You know, fuck. He's trying to grab like a first aid kit or something. She's got gashes on her face and her neck, and there's a lot of blood.
I'll shout out to ask if the nurse needs any, like, does he need help restraining the victim, or not victim, but yeah, you know.
As you ask that, she takes her head and she impales herself on more glass through her neck.
Oh.
And she falls to the floor. And blood pools all over the hallway, and the light fades from her eyes, and she falls still.
Am I by myself, or Sam?
You and Jimmy both see
Jimmy
this.
here? Okay, me and Jimmy are both here.
I'm on the second floor. Thought I was going to the truck.
Okay, maybe Jimmy's not there. So it's just Paul.
Okay, so it's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna run over, try to grab one of the arms. I'm not gonna go in by myself. I'm waiting for the other dude to get there to try to grab her other arm, or the patient's other arm, and try to like wrestle them,
I'm
pin them
not
to
sure
the
if
ground.
you heard the last sentence he said, but You said she impaled her neck on the glass, fell to the ground, and life faded from her eyes.
She's like bleeding, yeah, and she's like falling still, and she maybe like pats you a couple times as she's trying to hit you, and then her arm falls limp.
Okay, yeah, I'm not a doctor. I can't save that. So I'm gonna stand there shocked as like, what the? Oh my god.
Roll me sanity.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Also,
Hey guys.
that's a failure. Roll me 1d4.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna lose 4 sanity from this,
That's
and this is gonna be from violence. So I'm gonna subtract 4 for you. So your new sanity is there, and you can mark 1 tick under violence for the psychological tab.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so this is pretty traumatizing to witness this and have this woman bleed out in your arms after she essentially did this to herself. She dies, and you watch the light fade. Jimmy,
Yes.
you are not there. You're not aware of this. You hear some screaming upstairs as you're walking through the first floor. Do you go up there, or do you proceed to the truck?
I'm already in my gear, correct?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to waste any oxygen. There's been screaming, I assume, upstairs near the stage 3 area before.
There has been, yes.
So Jimmy is, with his optimistic attitude, is saying everything is going okay upstairs.
Oh my God.
So
Everything is
I'm
not
gonna go.
okay.
I'm gonna go take care of these things in the truck.
Okay. Then that's fine. Now, I have a quick question for everyone. Do you guys want to go till 10 to do like these 2 scenes, or do you want to wrap it here and continue from this point next session? Does anyone need to go
Wrap
to,
it.
We
to
can-
sleep? Wrap it?
I need to go
We
to
can-
bed.
We can pause here.
I think it's a decent pause.
I
point.
think the person impaling themselves is a
Yeah.
really good place to stop.
Okay. Then this is where we will end the session today.
Hooray!
Now, before you guys leave, there's one more thing we need to do.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Oh, is this the reflecting?
Yes.
Ah.
So you have 3 questions. I'll just go ahead and copy paste this in the chat, but it's also in Legend Keeper. You are going to choose one of these 3 to answer. This is in context with your character, and I'm looking for some sort of meaningful answer to one of these, and I'll read them off for you. The first one is, has your character experienced any personal growth or change? In what way have your character's relationships shifted for better or for worse? What was a difficult decision your character was faced with, and why? So you can choose one of these, and if you have a meaningful answer, then you're going to get a hunch roll. And the way hunch rolls work is you're going to roll a 1d100 right now, and whatever that result is, you can save that result to use for a roll in the future, but you have to decide to use that saved number before you roll. So you're taking that hunch instead of rolling and taking the chance. If you don't like the roll you make, you can convert it into a 1% XP boost to any skill of your choice right now. You can't later decide to choose XP if you save the hunch roll. So you're either saving the hunch roll and you're banking that value to use at some point in the future, or you're getting XP. Who would like to go first?
Me.
Okay, what question are you answering?
The third one. What was a difficult decision your character was faced with, and why?
Okay.
I had to decide whether or not I was going to tell a woman if her child was dead or not. Either tell her the truth and risk her shutting down, or lie and try to put that off, maybe put that on someone else to carry that burden of delivering that.
And he chose to tell her.
I chose to tell the truth because that's what I believe in. That's the morals for my character is I need to be transparent, and then to also leverage that to maybe getting more information and hopefully using it as a source of hope for the others in our community.
Okay. Can you roll me a D100?
Hooray!
That is an 82. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna
either
convert that to 1%.
to 1% XP. What skill
Yeah.
would you like to boost?
I'm gonna slap in firearms.
Okay. So that'll go to 61. All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Jimmy. What question would you like to answer?
I am also going to go with the third question. This is kind of more of a personal answer to this for Jimmy, as he is not an actual doctor yet. He's going into this situation, assumedly, like for the first time, operating as the only physician on scene for the CDC, and being around and taking care of people who have furthered their studied ahead of him is a really difficult task. His experience in the field is not necessarily nearly as strong as maybe the other three that are here, as he's been recently recruited to the CDC. So this is a change right away in that regard.
Okay. And I have a question as well. Let me look at this.
Sure.
I think you mentioned early that you didn't want to perform an autopsy on a child.
That is correct. That's also something that he's
but you've decided to
going to be doing. He hasn't done it yet.
Okay. But he's made the decision to.
He hasn't. He knows it's necessary to do, and so yeah, I was maybe gonna save that for maybe the answer to his question next time.
Okay. Well, I'll go and give you a hunch roll. So go ahead and roll 1d100.
Okay.
It's a 54.
Ooh.
So not great, but not bad. It is a success for some skills, I think.
Yeah, actually, a couple of them.
A couple, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep that one.
All right.
I'm gonna keep that one.
Who would like to go next?
I will go. I will also answer the difficult choice one.
Okay.
I was faced with a decision to try and stop a lady from committing suicide, and I hesitated because she was thrashing about with glass, and I was in a hazmat suit, and I hesitated for my own self-preservation, and you know, it kind of changed. It affected me.
Yeah.
I lost sanity.
How do you think that affected Paul? Because you lost sanity, but what do you think those emotions or thoughts are?
I mean, he's had a somewhat of a depressive life, and he just wants to help. He's here to help people, wants to help make things better, and this has punched him in the gut. It's what the hell is happening here? This is not what I signed up for, type of thing, and yeah.
I like that.
He's mentally distraught right now.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
Okay. Roll. Oh my god.
It is a 99, which is almost always a critical failure. Would you like XP instead?
Do I want to keep this roll? I mean, there's
I think it's literally impossible for it to be good.
Yeah, I'll take the 1%. And can I put it in athletics?
Sure.
Do I just change the value?
Yeah, just change it to, yeah.
Okay.
And last but not least, Rowan.
I'm gonna go with the first question.
Okay.
The character experiencing personal growth or change. I think Rowan is going through maybe a little more shift in how he handles people, and kind of sticks up for himself more, a little more assertive. He had his authority question today, his technical skills question today, and I think that's gonna make him a little more assertive from now on.
Okay. I'm assuming you mean the interaction with the electrician.
The electrician, yes.
How'd that make him feel? Did it like make him angry? Did it make him feel belittled?
Yeah, very, very belittled. Especially because I was super right and he was super fucking wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, I will give you that one to unroll a D100.
God
The 77.
XP.
XP.
man.
Okay. Not the greatest hunt rolls today, boys. I think the lowest is at 54. But you're getting a little XP bump when these two add up. What would you like to add the 1% to?
Whoops.
You just wasted that 7 that you just rolled. It's
I
not
did.
going to happen next session now.
It was a 7 for ride, and it was a success.
Wait, so I can add it to any skill
Any skill except for unnatural.
except for unnatural, meaning
Mhm.
the bottom ones?
Yeah. No, the bottom ones you can add to as well. It's just there's an unnatural skill that you.
Oh, there's literally one called
Yeah.
unnatural.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's add it to my electrician.
Okay. Now, lastly, at the very bottom right of your character sheet, you should see apply skill improvements button. If you have any skills checked because you failed them, when you roll that, it's going to bump those skills up as well. So everyone can click it. If you have check marks, then it will add to your skills automatically.
Okay. So it automatically checked the ones that we failed?
When you fail them, it automatically checks it. Yeah. So you got a plus 2% to electrician again, and it added that to and persuade. Rowan.
Nice.
See, I don't fail, so I don't.
I also
need to
didn't
do
fail.
it.
Did no one else fail a
Except
roll?
for my sanity.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's only Rowan.
Was it just me?
I failed sanity.
Well, that doesn't count. Unfortunately, that's not a skill.
Yeah.
That's just a detriment. So, but yeah, that's the end of session. Thank you for playing.
Catch you guys
All
later.
right.
Nice.
Thanks for see you, Brett.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah,
Take
thanks,
care.
for running this, Trevor.
Yeah, no problem. You have been listening to Beneath the Veil, an esoteric horror podcast brought to you by Rolled Narratives. There is more to this story, and if you'd like to find out what happens next, then stay tuned at your own risk. Because remember, knowledge is dangerous, the darkness consumes, and the more you learn about what lies beyond, the faster you just might
unravel.